Right, so I'm out walking to get space. I've been out for more than an hour because I just had another conversation with my sister's bank. And it's interesting that they can just sort of decide to block her card. I mean, it's one thing declining the card, but it's another thing blocking it. So for another one, I mean, she's not going to starve or anything. But, so for a social experiment, I said to them, right, so you block her card and she doesn't have access to her money. Do you realize I could just walk out the door, close it behind me and leave her in there to starve? Or alternatively, I can go to the media. I've already spoken to the Daily Mail and they're very interested. But it's just, I'm not going to take it any further at this point. I'll just leave it for now because it's more... I like your color coordination, I must say. Yes, I'm not going to take it any further. I'm just going to leave it for the time being, but I told them that I've made videos about them. This is NatWest, and that I've posted on Facebook. And I've been documenting this whole saga for 1 year. Because my point is, my sister has all her faculties, and I do not wish to have power of attorney. God knows I have enough responsibility being stuck with her these 2 years, living worse than a wild animal, or living worse than a creature that likes muck, let's say. So I'm just documenting, and I say this off the back of ordering a new SIM card yesterday. I upgraded my devices on Saturday, and one of them I hadn't upgraded, I don't think, since I got it, which was maybe 8 years ago, 7-8 years ago. And so the SIM didn't work. So I asked them to send one for my mobile phone as well, just in case that one doesn't work. So what happened was they shut the phone off last night. So I wasn't able to access anything. But it just goes to show you that we are not in control, right? So if the bank can block my sister's card just like that, and EE can disconnect my my mobile phone just like that, what does that tell you? I'm not sure where I'm going. I'm actually out walking, like I said, to get space, and having no sense of direction. I don't know where the hell I'm going. But I've got a customer coming around at 5 o'clock to collect something. So as long as I get back by 5, it's all good. And of course, walking is good. Right, am I going the wrong way still? I need to go this way. I don't know where that is. Is that it across there? Possibly? Let me see. I don't know if you can hear where I'm trying to get to, because I've got the sat-nav on as well, so I've got no sense of direction. Oh, I just came walking around. Yeah, so... I see where I am. I find it quite fascinating that they are able to do this. They can actually just lock off your phone, lock off your money, lock off everything. So this here is proof. Thank you. All right, so yeah, it just proves then that anytime at all they choose to, they can cut us off. Right, so, and in the meantime, I had somebody from the NHS while I'm walking around trying to find where I'm going, trying to find my way back to my sister's flat. I had a phone call from somebody from the NHS offering me, asking me when was the last time I had screening, because they're sort of like doing all different things. I had the email about bowel cancer and all sorts. Sorry, not email, text. And it's like, I'm not interested. So I said to her, I'm not interested in any screening with the NHS. And she goes, oh, do you go private? I said, no. I said, whatever, if there's anything wrong with me, God is my healthcare provider. I've got fantastic health. And nobody can turn around to me and say, I don't. Because I do. Right? This is why I'm the one looking after my sister. I'm not the other way around. So also, when I was trying to knock out these cushion covers earlier, when I came from my training session, I had a phone call from a life insurance company. I said to her, because obviously I wasn't in that frame of mind to be being nice to anybody at that point, responsibilities galore and all of that. I said to her, I'm not interested in life insurance. And I think all these stupid little things and systems that human beings create and think can save them. My sister's loaded up to the eyeball on insurance policies, life insurance and everything. And I am the one helping her, the one who doesn't believe in any of this nonsense. Look at all of this greenery. It feels beautiful, this breeze. Right, so I decided to just come into the local, around the house, around the back area to just get some space really. So where was I? Yes. So all these stupid little things that human beings have created as a means to protecting themselves and saving themselves and providing for their loved ones when they've gone. I don't give a damn about anything like that. My thing is I live and I enjoy my life. And even the situation I'm in with my sister these 2 years, I still have a bloody good life because it's how I feel. I was speaking to one of my customers earlier who called me while I was I just not too long finished speaking to NatWest and wants me to do a couple of blinds. And he commiserated and said, kind of sorry you're having a bad day. And he said, I'm not having a bad day. I'm not having any bad experiences. It's not my bank account that's locked. It's not my card that's blocked. It's not me who's sick. It's not me who needs looking after. Do you see what I mean? I'm all right, Jack. All I need to do is walk away. Right, so this is the point I make to all of these people. There is absolutely nothing in this gig looking after my sister. I can simply walk away and pick up where I left off. All right, I will need to find other accommodation. But you see, the whole point is by taking responsibility for someone else who was locked into the system, believes in God, but nevertheless, locked into the system. And it's sort of like the old serving two masters. For me, there is only one, there's only God. So I don't invest in anything. I would never get a mortgage. If I'm going to get a house, I'll buy it cash, thank you very much. Right, so it's very ironic because, you see, I have customers who pay me cash. So the bank, until I get rid of what do you call it? Until it becomes a cashless society, I'm all right, Jack. Right, because I'll always have money. But his customers coming to collect, and he's going to be bringing me cash. So I'm all right. I'm not going to starve anytime soon. Because even if you're talking about paying bills, I don't have any bills to pay. I don't live anywhere. The only bill I need to pay is my phone bill. So that's it, really. I don't know what else to say. It's just interesting. So, all right, so basically what I'm saying is all these experiences that I'm having as a consequence of looking after my sister has given me deep insight into the workings of the system. So, like I said, with the bank can decide to block her card because they think she's vulnerable. Whereas money is common property. So when she didn't have any money, it was my money paying for her. So, right, she didn't even have enough money to pay her rent. It was my money topping up the rent and buying food for her. So it's interesting. So obviously, like I said to them, I can. If she doesn't have any money, she doesn't have access to her money. She's gonna starve. And the person on the other end of the phone is like, well, sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. There's plenty you can do about it. But that's the system, right? So I'm walking around to get space because the flat is in a bit of a state. I was making velvet cushions, and I'm not going to do any work at least until, I'm going to say Sunday or Monday, because I'm just going to clean the flat. Because the thing is, when you're working with velvet, it gets everywhere. Yeah, velvet gets everywhere, so given the fact that I sleep on the sofa, it's on the sofa as well. So, but the thing is, it's like, when I get back, I need to give my sister her dinner. So whether I'm going to eat or not, I still have to do, it's a thankless task. People would say, God bless you for looking after her and all of that. But the whole point is, had she looked after herself, you see these people ringing me up about screening. Why the hell do I want to go to the NHS for anything when we know what certain people that some of us know died from as a consequence of believing in the system, right? They believed in the system, and the system is what did for them. So I kindly dismiss them. Anyways, I think I've said plenty, but it's interesting. Let's see how this thing is going to play out. But I already spoke to the the Daily Mail, and I think, well, they put me through to someone, but I got the voicemail, so I will need to get back in touch with them. But this is going to look bad on so many levels. I made a video of the flat, not the flat, the living room, my dwelling place, where I sleep, work, rest, relax if you want, if there's such a thing as relaxation. Actually, there is. So I'm going to go back and watch the athletics later. But I've got that video. I'm going to keep it so that when this thing comes to its natural end, you guys can see how I've been living these past more than 2 years now. And you see, it hasn't affected me as such. All it is, I don't have space, so when I want space, I have to go on the road and walk, which is what I've been doing for the past hour and a half. But that's going to do wonders, because you see, I look at things like I see the bright side. So I've been walking around to get space, but at the same time, I'm exercising. Right, so I won't need to go for a walk tonight. I can just have my Epsom salts bath and begin the day again tomorrow at my leisure. No work until Sunday or Monday. Anyways, take care. Bye-bye.